A political storm is brewing across the Atlantic. European leaders are scrambling behind closed doors after a bombshell claim from a Finnish lawmaker suggested that US President Donald Trump has given them just 3 weeks to agree to Ukraine peace terms. Terms critics argue amount to surrender to Russia. If we don't, the United States will withdraw from Europe. Mika Aaltola, a Finnish MEP from the European People's Party, reportedly warned in a post on X. Aaltola provided no evidence for the claim, but the statement has sent shockwaves through NATO capitals. NBC News, citing US officials, reported that Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth recently met with Ukrainian officials behind closed doors, delivering a stark message. Washington is preparing to significantly reduce its military presence in Europe. The same warning, sources told NBC News, has been echoed in high-level discussions between Trump administration officials and European leaders. A European diplomatic source told Italy's ANSA news agency that Trump plans to withdraw roughly 20,000 US troops from Europe, cutting American military presence on the continent by around 20%. The source added that Trump's demand is clear. NATO allies must step up their defense spending or risk losing US military protection. Long critical of NATO burden sharing, Trump is reportedly pushing allies to raise their defense budgets to at least 5% of GDP, far beyond the alliance's current 2% target. Military protection. Defense Secretary Hegseth has publicly reinforced the administration's stance, making it clear that Washington's patience is running out.
2% is a start, as President Trump has said, but it's not enough. Nor is 3%, nor is 4%, more like 5%. Real investment, real urgency. We can talk all we want about values. Values are important. But you can't shoot values. You can't shoot flags, and you can't shoot strong speeches. There is no replacement for hard power. As much as we may not want to like the world we live in some cases, there's nothing like hard power.
Ukraine, caught in the crossfire of these high-stakes negotiations, has reportedly been excluded from discussions about its own fate. Kyiv has repeatedly voiced concerns that a US-brokered deal could force it to abandon its NATO aspirations and accept Russia's territorial gains. Ukrainian officials have so far refrained from commenting directly on the alleged ultimatum, but insist that any peace deal must respect Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. For now, Europe is on edge. If Trump's ultimatum holds, EU leaders face an impossible dilemma: accept terms that could mean Ukraine's capitulation, or risk losing the US military support that has underpinned European security for decades. With the 3-week deadline looming, NATO's unity and Ukraine's future hangs in the balance.